Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining. This session is going to be about if-else condition. I could not upload the video last day, so what we are going to do now, we have to click on open folder. You will choose your particular folder where you have your Python files present. We open that and select this folder. So we already have done topic 1 and topic 2. Our topic 3 is about if-else conditions. Or we can simply write it as conditions. In our conditions topic, the very first thing we have to know is a Boolean thing, a Boolean statement. For example, let's say x is equals to 10, y is equals to 20. Then if we write there x equal y, so we are comparing these two variables together. If I run it, it will give me a false because they are not equal. So this is a comparative operators. Similarly, we have a lot of like six main comparative operators. I show you like, for example, this is a greater sign, less sign, greater or equal, less or equal, and then you have double equal, and then you have not equal. These are some comparative operators. If you have to combine two comparative operators together, then you have to write their logical operators. For example, if you have something like x is greater than 5 and y is greater than 15, or if you have like this kind of thing, so it will give you the respective logical operator. Maybe the AI is disturbing you. You can turn it off from here. So you can also follow me for writing this code. Why I talked about these two AI, I talked about these two operators, comparative and logical, because the very first thing in the if we need this one. So we have to write here condition. So let's say our condition is something like x is greater than 10, and I define the value of x is equals to 10. If I say if x is greater than 0, for example, and then I write a colon and I print and I say x is positive. In case of else, I can write there print x is negative. So if I want to choose between this one or this one based on my condition, then we can write if else condition. Please you try to make this like, for example, if I have their age is equals to, let's say let's say there's a kid who has the age 11, and I write a condition if age is more than equals to 18, then we can say print you can apply for license. And in case of else, you can just write there print you cannot apply for license. So if I run it, you cannot apply for license. And if I change it to make it 19 and then run it, and then you can apply for license. These kind of uh, conditions you can make in the coding. And this is not something very difficult topic. Most of the students, according to my experience, they like this kind of if-else conditions because they're easy to digest as compared to some harsh topics like dictionaries and sometimes loops and functions. Okay, so now we write another one. I try to use AI here to save your time. So what I can, and my time also, for example, let's say if I write there, I want to make a program grade based on scores. So let's say if I write score is equals to 85. If score is greater than 80, you will have this grade, you will have B grade on more than 80, and then you will have this grade or this grade. Or I can also write there a condition, something like score greater like equals to, let's say, any for now, if score is greater than 90 and score is less than 100, then print A grade. So I can also write some logical operator. In case of else, we can simply write there invalid scores. um, Or maybe I should write another condition if that is greater than ELIF. Score is greater than 100. Okay, in the benefit is if by mistake if I write there negative 50, so it will say invalid score. If I write there 101, still it will give me invalid score. But in case of 99, it will first test if the first condition is satisfying it, then will give grade A. If I write there 77, so first condition is false here. So this if will not work, then it will check the next if, then it will check the B grade, then it will check the next if, then it will say C grade, and so on. So because the 77 is lying in this domain, so that's why it will give us a C grade. So this was about the if-else condition we have covered today. And if you would have any question, you can write in the comment section. Thank you so much for joining and take care. Have a very good day.